I'll start.
Okay.
Don't touch the fuzzy thing.
These sound is going crazy.
Yeah.
So I have to start off by saying the animation for Adventure Time is absolutely. How careful is each episode planned?
Extremely carefully. Yeah, it's planned from the very beginning. We write an outline. It's a long process. Process question. It's like we start with an outline. It takes a week to write, and it's about 3 pages. And we give that to the storyboard artists, and they have 4 weeks pretty much to. They have 1 week to write the whole thing, write all the jokes, draw out all the drawings. It's like a thumbnail pass. Thumbnails are just like really small, sort of rough drawings, and then I give notes on that and joke suggestions, and then they have another week to implement those, and they have 2 weeks to clean that up. And then it should be, it's all finalized by then. Then I have a week to put pass on it with my creative directors, Adam Muto, Nate Cash, and then that goes to the network. Anyway, it's long. It's a lot of planning, plenty of planning. It's not.
Yeah, the way animation is, it's got to be exact. I guess the probably the challenge is in making it seem anarchic and a stream of consciousness when in reality everything has to be completely planned out, right? Or else there's so many hands involved in it that it almost has to be planned out really well.
Yeah.
So we work for a video game blog, and we were at the panel where someone asked you if you had to make an Adventure Time game, what would it be like? And I quote you, Penn, Monster Hunter style with Katamari graphics and math. How committed are you to this idea?
As he's playing the Adventure Time game.
As he's,
I think I should do that. That's my answer for whenever anyone asks me that, because I need to answer it really quickly, because I would love to make that kind of game. But it all depends on the budget. I feel like I can make a good game with any budget, whether it's super small or huge. We're not going to do a huge one. Whenever it comes along
Somebody
down
said
the line.
RPG. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Someone was like, if you could make your dream game, I would make Oblivion, with Finn and Jake,
Oblivion.
but it's not gonna happen. Everybody, I'm sorry, but that's so huge. That game, it's not gonna happen. But I love games, and ever since, that's the only thing I spend my money on is video games.
Really? What kind of games are you playing right now?
I just finished Dead Island. I got Catherine. I'm going through that.
Wow.
I bought Alice, and I recently went through Psychonauts again. I bought that. I had to buy that on eBay for the Xbox.
I think Skyrim comes out next month.
Oh yeah.
Would you guys want to make it cross-console? If we were to get Nifty, would you want to make it for everything? Would you want to make it portable?
I'd want to make it for everything. I want to do everything under the sun.
You do.
Branching off that, it's just something that I've always wanted to ask. When you like D&D?
Yeah.
And when me and my friends kind of play, we don't always go by the book. And I wanted to know, do you ever play Adventure Time, in the land of
No. I play Adventure Time at work. That's what I'm doing all the time, is I'm playing D&D with the characters for Adventure Time.
Yeah.
And so I do that. So when I'm not working on Adventure Time, I am.
That's what you're trying to escape from.
A tiefling rogue.
Adventure Time's not escapism for you.
Yeah.
One of the things that's unfortunately unique about your cartoon is you have a wide variety of competent female characters in it that do various things. I don't know if that was a deliberate choice to do that for the female characters, or is it just a better story? I don't know.
I try to make the girls on the show feel real, like real people. It's hard to write for girls because
You're not one.
Not one. But it's easy to do the extremes. There's the stereotype of a ditzy girl, and I never would want to do that except for LSP, who's
There's some there though.
Yeah.
She's got some heart and soul to her, which is nice. And lumps.
Yeah, she's not. Yeah.
More lumps than soul.
She's not completely shallow though.
Yeah, she's not.
Not 100%. Yeah.
She breaks down sometimes, and you can see through her pretty easily.
She
Yeah.
broke my heart when she beat out her lumps. I was like, oh my god,
Exactly.
Oh my god, that's
My love's for you.
it's terrible.
But then I also want to make
Which
sure
is
I
kind of
don't write-
metaphorical for any woman that changes herself for a dude, right?
Yes.
It's like, come on.
And then Ice King didn't like
I
her.
binge and purge for you.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's how it meant to me. Sorry.
I want to finish that thought. Is I also make sure not to write the opposite extreme of that, where you make girls like super tough, like which bums me out too. I just want to write girls that I think are cool to hang out with. So nice ladies.
I had a question for Jeremy and Tom. Voice acting has changed so much in the past, let's say 10 years, to, where it was in the 80s and 90s, where you kind of just were given dialogue and you say it with a voice. Now it's a little more conversational. It's a lot more conversational. How are you kind of like, for Jeremy it's a little new, and for Tom you've been doing it for a while. Like, how has it been for you guys to kind of be in this new generation of voice acting?
You first, Jay.
You are the new generation of voice actors.
Yeah, really. For me, it's not like I've gone through like the old not having a change, because this is my generation of voice acting, I guess I could say. For Adventure Time, Finn is a little bit different voice, but for me, it's almost kind of my normal voice, but just a little bit cartoony in a way. And then occasionally, I love it when they let me do a little character voice for one character that has a couple lines. So that's pretty fun, and I get to learn from everybody else around me. I can get like the best of the best in the voice acting business to kind of be mentored by, which is awesome.
Yeah, John DiMaggio is amazingly talented. He can do a million things. Always knows what the jokes are. But in terms of how it's changed, yeah, I guess you're talking about like, it's before my time of voice acting, but like kind of G.I. Joe-ish.
G.I. Joe, Transformers.
Transformers kind of stuff. Well, I've done my share of Transformers too, but in the modern age. But everything is different. Like every show is different. Every show has its own feel, and some of them are conversational, and then a lot of them, like especially the superhero shows, are very kind of hyper. Superhero adventure meta, and then the preschool shows kind of have their own kind of vibe too, where they're gentler, there's less conflict, and they're kind of their own thing too. So really, it's what each show demands, what the feel of that show is. You just try to do what would fit in with that show. You just want to be a good component, a good cog in this machine, whether the machine is Adventure Time or SpongeBob or Batman or whatever. You just want to do what's right for that universe.
Absolutely. Ken, this question is Pendleton. This question is for you. The music, 3 seasons, a new song every single episode. Are there any genres that you have not tapped into that you want to tap into musically?
Have we tapped metal?
No.
I don't think we
Can
have.
you guys do a metal episode?
There's been some heavy metal. There's been some metal.
right.
Just,
Oh,
but
yeah.
no one sang before with metal. Every now and then there's
Yeah.
we've used in live action. Not live action. At the end of stories.
We had that country song. So I know we've gotten country.
Country, yeah. Yeah, it'd be fun to do. Oh, well, there was Death and Bloom, right? There was metal in there. Death.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
was
true.
actually.
Death just has a double bass drum.
It's like that
yeah.
music
Yeah.
That's right.
thing. Last competition.
Yeah. So like the best one, Party Pat. Party Pat. The Bears is really great. Yeah, do you guys want to tap into like any other genres, like worldwide, like J-pop maybe?
J-pop.
Do some J-pop.
At the end of Tree Trunks, when they're flying away from the crystal dimension, there's some J-pop there.
We have to start being used now.
Okay.
Thank you guys so